Hi, Ram. Good morning. Yes, yes, I am live. Hi. Morning, Yogesh. Morning, Shilpa. You guys, okay, it's a watch party. Good morning, Seema. Morning, Roddy. Hi, 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 hi. Okay, you can come and settle down in. Morning, Divya. Morning, Shweta. Morning, Deepak. Good morning, Mansi. You made it today. Great. Okay, okay. I should be loud and clear, but in any case, let me just get the... Just give me a second. Okay. So I'm hoping this is more clear. Satish, good morning. Revati, good morning. Okay, it's very audible. Okay, great, guys. So I'm clear without the headphones. The headphones are not very clear. Should I take them off? Okay, can I just... Good morning, Kranti, Shweta, Jilim. You're clear now. Okay, all right. So I'm going to keep the headphones. It stays clear, right? Very good morning. You're audible. Okay, all right. So I request everyone to settle down in, which means after this, we are not going to be texting too much. We're not going to be texting too much on the screen so that others don't get disturbed. And also, if you want, you can let go of your comments, right? So you don't have the screen filled in with comments and you're disturbed in any ways. So we are going to work on core strengthening today. Yes, thank you so much, guys. I got the message. It's clear. Headphones are good. Keep it. Okay. All right. Great. So we're going to do a little bit of core strengthening and upper body strengthening. The idea is that we are going to go into inversions, right? So inversions are, it does not only call for core strength, it also calls for a large amount of upper body strength. One, as women, we always feel we have low upper body strength, and you can always see that a guy does a better push-up than a woman, which is, I won't deny the fact. These are facts. It's fine. You can develop certain things. But I'm not going to make it a competition between women and men and how active you should be and what's going to happen. So that's not my goal. All your workouts today are going to be very slow, which means for me, breath is very important when you do. You might see that some of them are similar things that you do in a gym or during your CrossFit or during strength training, but they're going to be very different now when we do, because I am going to relate it to your breath. Your muscle is going to develop only when you coordinate it with breath. So if you want to do 10 counts and you just are doing fatafat because bas khatam karna hai, no, I'm sorry, though that is not going to happen here. So you're going to give yourself time to do it. I'm going to give you modifications for certain things because I know some people are really strong and can do better things than me. And it's a fact, you can do better things than me. So I'm going to give you the hardest that I can do and a modification. So you can take to a modification. You can start with the hard and go into a modification, no problem. I would say don't give up at all. Take your time, take your rest. If you feel it's too much, please come down. Now, in between drills, I will take some time to explain. So if somebody feels that, oh, okay, this is becoming too slow, please go back to staying in your plank when I explain. I might need like a few seconds to a minute to explain, because without explanation, you're not going to do something. So if you feel that I don't want to cool down, go back to holding a plank every time I explain. So you are in your core is active, your upper body is active. Yeah. So we're going to do a few upper body drills. We're going to do core and we're going to do glutes and back, and we're going to go into a cool down. After which we are going to go into a loving kindness meditation. So the whole session might be about 70 plus, maybe 70, 75 minutes. So please bear with me. And please don't leave the session without your meditation. Not because you don't like doing meditation. It's because I really want that sympathetic nervous system to cool down. Many of us don't realize, but what happens in the nervous system affects us throughout the day. So our vagal tone is completely moved when we start doing our workouts. We have to reset it so that during the day we have no problem and we maintain a very balanced nervous system. Yeah. All right. Without further ado, let's sit. Any posture. Sukhasana, Padmasana, Vajrasana, anything. Just keeping your eyes closed. Just taking a few deep breaths, trying to condition the body and mind. Trying to find your breath. Let's dedicate today's practice to all the hardships that each of us is going through. It could be as small as taking care of a sick child. That's actually a big thing. Or it could just be doing your domestic work, to being not able to work from home, to having network issues, to having financial problems, to not being able to meet loved ones, to the feeling of being stuck alone. Anything that is your hardship for today, just bring that to mind. We're not going to correct anything, we're just dedicating this practice to it. Let the body sync with the mind, sync with the thoughts. Preparing ourselves, let's get our hands in front of our heart. Gently opening our eyes. Namaste. So obviously I can't see any of you. I can't offer corrections. I'm hoping you guys will stay with me. I'm keeping the camera close by so you understand how my wrist movements are. Okay, starting with your wrist warm-ups. Everyone come into Manjarayasana or your tabletop. Your wrist, elbows and knees in one line, and your elbows, shoulder and wrist in one line, and your knees and hips in one line, right? We're going to go into wrist circles. Gently move, feeling the pressure on the wrist, and try to coordinate it with your breath. So when you go forward, you're breathing in, and when you come back, you're breathing out. Try to keep even your legs active at this point in time. And inhale, exhale. Give me 2 more. Find that movement in the wrist and feel that weight in each of your hand as you move. One last one. And release. Staying there, we're going to peel our palms. So the palm is down on the ground. Just lift the palm. Fingers are still on the ground. Fingers are still on the ground and push away from the ground. Push away from the ground and drop down. Inhale, lift up, peel the palm, push away from the ground, fingers on the ground and release. 3 more. Inhale up, exhale, drop down. 2 more. Inhale up, exhale, drop down. One last one. Inhale up and drop. Let's turn our hands behind, fingers facing the toes. So it's fingers towards your belly. Keeping the palm on the ground, just try to move back as much as you can. You should feel the extension in your forearms. These are things you are doing in the morning, so you've just woken up. Don't try to torture yourself. Just go gently. Exhaling, come back. Let that muscle open and spread. Inhale, go forward. Exhale, come back. One last time. Just stay there. Stay there where you are back. Feel that extension. Feel that burn in the forearms. And release. Coming back to the side. So keep your fingers facing sidewards. And go to the right. And exhale to the left. Inhale to the right. You should feel the weight on the right hand. Exhale to the left. Again, inhale to the right. And one last time. Exhale to the left. Beautiful. Let's let it go. So warming up your wrist is very, very important when you do any drills that is to do with your core or is with your upper body and you're using body weight. Okay, in case at any point in time you feel pain or stress in your hands, keep your hands together and you do figure of 8s. Okay, so when you do your figure of 8s, you kind of relax your wrist, or else just gently move your wrist. Once you start practicing handstands and stuff, you don't move the wrist too much, because then you start loosening these bones. That's a whole different story, so we won't get there. We'll start warming up the shoulders a little bit. So let's keep our legs forward, our hands behind. Now, if you keep your fingers facing backwards, it's a little easier. If you keep your fingers facing forwards, it's a little more tougher. So you choose what you want to do. My hands are facing backwards. Lift yourself and come towards your heels. So feel that extension in the shoulder. And lift yourself, come back. Very lightly, just warming up the shoulder. Inhale, go forward towards your heels. Exhale, come back. Look forward and straight. Let's go 3 more times. Inhale, forward. Feel that shoulders. Exhale, back. 2 more times. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. And one last time. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back, and release. Fine. From here, we are going to go into dynamic movements. So everyone standing up. I'm going to move the camera behind so you can see the entire. Okay, all right. So standing at the back of your mats, or back of, if you don't have a mat, it's fine. We're going to walk into a plank. Those who want can just stay in a plank. Those who feel are warm enough can go into one push-up and come back. So I'm doing 1. We're going to do 10 together. This is how it's going to go. Inhale, lift both your hands up. Exhale, you gently fold forward. Walk forward into a plank. Either choose to stay here, or those who want can come down, push up, come back up. And when you walk back, I need you to lift your hand and feel the weight in each hand when you come back. Yeah? So let's go together. Let's do 10 of these. Inhale, let's start. Exhale all the way down. Walk forward. Keep your legs active. Keep the core engaged. You want to stay in a plank, stay. You want to come down in a push-up, come down and walk back. Feel the weight in your hands as you come back. Let's go. Inhale up. Exhale all the way down. Walking forward. Into a plank. Stay there or drop down. Whatever feels okay. Come back up. That's 2. Inhale. Exhale. Don't forget your breath. My breath will not sink because I'm talking. Down. Up, and let's walk back. Let's go. 4, inhale, all the way down. Those who find it difficult, please go slow. Do only 5, that's okay. Plank, down, up, and walk back. 6, inhale, all the way down. Let's walk forward into a plank, and if you want, push up. If you don't want, stay in a plank, no problem. Let's go. Up, down, 7. Walking forward into a plank or Chaturanga Dandasana. And up and back. All the way up, hands coming down. 8. Let's walk forward. If you're exhausted, don't do your push-up, just stay in your plank. We're just starting up. Inhale, up, 9. Let's go walking forward into a plank. Stay there, or Chaturanga. And walking back. Let's go one last one. Inhale, all the way down. Walk forward. Anybody who's in Chaturanga, stay with me 5 counts. In Chaturanga. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And up. Let's walk back. And release. Okay. Feels all right? Everyone should be feeling much more warm now. Mostly your shoulders and your arms have started feeling warm. So the next sequence is we are going to hold a plank. We're going to hold the plank for 30 seconds. Then we're going to shift to right side 30 seconds, left side 30 seconds, forearm plank 30 seconds. So this is how it will go. That's a 2-minute plank. So high plank, 30 seconds, right side 30 seconds, left side 30 seconds, and forearm plank 30 seconds. Now I have a small variation, or how people in yoga do planks are a little different from what happens elsewhere. So I'm teaching you how we do. When you come into a plank, it is not necessary that your body is like, straight and parallel to the ground, because you are learning to train your upper body. So along with the core, you should also feel your upper body. And that's how we will go into an inversion. Without upper body strength, no inversion. So you want to push with your hands, which means if you look at my body, I push. So I'm not very straight. My upper back is a little more higher, but I am so much more active than doing this plank. Yeah, as against to this plank. I'm not coming up here. The hip is always where it is, like, parallel to the ground, but I'm pushing with my hands. The same thing happens when you go to the right side. When you go to the right side, don't sink down. Push, push, and push. That's how you will learn to activate that hand. You have a choice to keep one leg down if you feel too much, or keep one leg ahead. So you don't have to stack legs over each other. Yeah? All right, let's go. Coming into a plank. So we're doing 30 seconds. High plank, right, left, and forearms. That's 2 minutes, and we're doing 2 sets of this. So prepare yourself. And let's come to a high plank. Let's go. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and turn to the right. Let's go. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Come on, guys. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and left side. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Come into your forearm, no break. Let's go. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24. Push with your upper body. I need the shoulders to be round. You want the shoulder blades to be expanded as much as you can. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Don't forget your core. Don't forget your legs. 3, 2, and drop your knees into your balasana. Just letting go of your breath, letting go of your hands. If you feel that in the shoulders, you can always take your hands back in balasana. So you can rest your shoulders, keeping your hands forward, keeps them still active. It's completely up to you. And let's prepare ourselves one more round. Okay, let's go 20 seconds each side this time. And coming back up into a high plank. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right side, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, legs active. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left side. Let's go. 20, 19, 18, push with your hips. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and forearm plank, last 20 seconds. Let's go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 3. Come on, stay. 3, 3, 2, 1, and release into your balasana. Okay, alrighty. You should feel okay. I'd ask you to avoid drinking too much of water in between unless you really feel thirsty. Sorry, I come from a practice which is 2 hours intense and no water. So drink if you feel like, because you go into a lot of downward facing and inversions, you don't want to regurgitate. That's all. All right, from here, we are going to go into, I want to say mountain climbers, but I'm not going to say it because you will think, what is your mountain climbers? So I'm just saying it is knee to your chest. So I'm staying here in a high plank. My legs are wide and pushing away from the ground. My right leg comes to my right elbow and back. The left comes to the left elbow and back. Right to the right, back, left to the left. There is no movement. Your back doesn't move and we are going really slow. Why? One, because my breath is very important for me, and two, because that's when you are going to build strength and your muscle. So if you're going to go really fast, you tire yourself. It's a cardio. You just tire yourself and you think you did a lot of workout. But what I want you to do is go really slow and stay. So you feel the weight in your hands. You feel that that leg is pushing in and the core is getting active, right? We're doing 30, so that's 15 on the right, 15 on the left. Then we go back to down dog and we come back to do a set of 20 and then we rest. So that's 50 mountain climbers, not the actual mountain climbers. But I want you to remain as static as you can. Put all your weight on your hands. Learn, train that upper body. Push the chest away from the ground. Use your hands. Don't sink, don't sink. Push your hands, and it's just not the hip, it's also the upper back. Let's go right and back, left, back, 3, back, 4, back, 5, back, 6, back, 7, back, 8, back, 9, back, 10, back, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20. Okay, let's go into a down dog. Just stay in the down dog. Look towards your knees or your toes. Relax your hands. We go back into high plank. We'll do another set of 20. Let's go. 20, 19. Keep the core engaged. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. What's happened to your shoulders? 8, 7, 6, breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to down dog. Drop your knees down. Rest. Balas. Alrighty. If I'm sweating, I'm hoping others are. Okay, we're going to go into something a little more easier. I don't want to say that. We're going to go into dolphin pose, so Matsya Krida. So we're going to hold dolphin pose and we are going to do dolphin push-ups, and then we'll do something called as the turbo dog. Yeah, it's okay, the names are complicated. So we're going to go into what is called as dolphin. Dolphin pose is nothing but a pike on your forearms. So whenever you keep your forearms down, you join your hands, elbow to elbow, and open it wide. Okay? You can interlock, you can keep it down, you can keep it up, you can keep it in prayer, anything that feels okay. You're going to come up and pike as much as you can. So ideally, I like my hip to come over my shoulder. So I'm actually pushing forward. The more I push forward, I'm activating my shoulder and I'm engaging the core. But I do understand a lot of people may not have hamstring flexibility, so you will still have bent knees, which is okay. Say you have bent knees and you're here. If you can, try to walk up a little more. So for you, it may not come on the core as much as it would come for me because my knees are straight. But that's okay. It will come on your shoulder. So any which ways we're doing both. So either bent knees or straight knees as much as you can. Walk, 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 pike, hold as close to your body as you can. All right, let's get into it. Forearms down. Come up and pike. Walk in as close to your body. Stay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push away from the ground. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Yeah, I cannot see anyone, but I'm really hoping you got that burn. Okay, so from here, we're going to go into Matsya Krida, which is nothing but the dolphin push-ups. Because we prepared ourselves in the dolphin pose, now we're going to use the core and the upper body to do what's called as the dolphin push-ups. So what happens? Keep your hands forward. You want to pike, not very close, but fairly close, not too far away. So fairly close. And you inhale, come down. Exhale, come back. Inhale, you go down. Exhale, you come back. Right? So you're keeping your core engaged at all the time. Suck in your lower belly. All the time you keep sucking in your belly for pictures. Now is the time. Suck in the inner belly. So you are going to feel like you are pulling the belly up towards the diaphragm and the innermost muscle is going towards the spine. I know, very funny, but that's the truth. That is what happens inside. Okay, so Matsya Krida, we're going to do only 10 of these. If anyone feels this is too much, do 5 into 2 sets. All right, let's go, guys. And getting into posture. Let's begin. 1 and back. My counts. No one's doing it, their counts. 2 and back. 3 and back. 4 back. 5 back. Anyone wants to take a breather? Go ahead. 6 back. 7 and back. Let's go. 8 back. 9 back. One last one. 10 and back and relax. Yeah? That was a good burn. So before we start going into the lying down, the easier bits of it, and if you've not burnt your hands and shoulders enough, we're going to do a last one. That's the turbo dog holds. And we're coming back to more of this if we have time. But what's a turbo dog? So you come back on your forearms, but this time your forearm is not touching the floor. So the forearm is a little away from the floor. You walk in as much as you want. That's your space. My hamstrings are open, so I can keep my foot down and I can stay here. You might keep it a little bent or a little far away. That's okay. Wherever you are. The goal is to keep your core active. When your hands are not resting on the ground, they're maybe say about 2 inches above, away from the ground. Yeah, the elbows come away from the ground, but the palm is down on the ground. Let's get into turbo dog. Wonder why it's called so, but okay, let's go. Staying here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Balasana for anyone who wants to. Hug yourself. You did a good job. Yeah, I did a good job. I'm hoping you guys did too, and I'm hoping you worked out with me throughout. Okay, let's get into something that's more easier. Let's lie down on the floor. Again, all of this will go with your breath. I don't want anyone to do things that are really super fast, because we're going to do less counts, but we're going to do it with our breath. So we start with simple leg raises. I'd like you to keep your hands by your side. If anyone really has a back pain or can feel the stress in the back, then you can drop your hands below your butt. But I'd like you to keep your hands at the side. Don't hold on to your mat. Just keep your hands by the side. And please always tuck in your back. Don't arch the back on the ground. Don't create a wave. It will come on your back. It will cause micro injuries. Tuck your back. Open your legs by your side. We're going to keep both the legs active. We're going to come up and exhale. We're going to go down, not touch the floor. Inhale. We're going to come up. And I'm hoping you can see how slow the movement is. I don't want leg raises that are like this. Yeah? It's going to be very, very slow. We're going to do 10 into 2 sets. Get ready into your posture. Let's go. Hands by your side, back tucked in. So when you tuck in your back, I'm sorry, I'm taking time to explain, which you can always use in life. When you tuck your back, you actually engage your core. You pull your core muscles inwards towards the spine, which means your core is now engaged. What happens when a muscle is engaged? You hurt less, you injure less when you engage muscles. Most injuries are because you don't engage your muscles. Yeah? So we're going to pull the core in. I'm not saying hold your breath like you're going to die, but keep the core engaged. Hands by your side. Back is tucked in. Keep your toes pointed. The minute you keep your toes pointed, you can feel your calf. Your calf gets active and engaged. You can also engage your quads if you feel the awareness in your quads. If you don't, it's fine. We're going to learn. Inhale, let's go up. Exhale, slowly down. Inhale, let's go up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, 4. Up. Exhale, 5. Up. Exhale, 6. Look up to the ceiling. Up. Exhale, 7. Up. Toes engaged. Calf engaged. 8. Up. Exhale, 9. Up. And exhale very, very slowly. Coming down. Rest. Hold your legs if you need to. Hug onto your knees if you need to. You're doing good. So, we're going to do one more set of this before we go into something else. And those who feel too much can do just 5. But those who really have been strength training, stay with me. Even if it feels like, you know, it's a little different from what you've been doing, that's okay. Stay with me. All right, let's go. Let's do 10. Tucking your core, back tucked in, touching the floor, hands by your side, legs active, legs together, toes pointed, keeping your calf and quads engaged, knees pulled up, and let's go up and all the way down. 1 and up, all the way down. 2, up, all the way down. 3, up, all the way down. 4, up, all the way down. 5, let's go. 5 more. Those who want to take a breather, take a breather. 6, you got 4 more, guys. Come on, 4. And last 3 to go. Inhale, up. Exhale. 2 more, up. Exhale, lengthen that breath. 1 last, going up and very, very slowly exhale into those muscles. Exhale, exhale, exhale. And super. All right. Turn around. So what we're doing next is Navasana, but we are going to do low boat to high boat. So that's again to deal with your core. Now, I know a lot of people can't do Navasanas for any reason. It might come on your back, or it might be painful. So I will give you a choice. The easiest thing to do is you can just hold on to the back of your legs. Get your legs close to you. Keep your chest straight and just stay here. It is just helping you get into the posture. I know your core may not be very engaged, but you can keep it engaged by sucking in the lower belly. Keep your toes pointed and you can just sit up straight. I don't want you to curl your back and go down. I need you to sit up straight. So you can hold your legs and stay up here. That's the easiest one. Anyone else who feels they can stay in this posture and can leave their hands better, you work on the quads and the core, you can go ahead and do this. The ones who are in, we're going to do high boat to low boat. So this is what is going to happen. So we start with Navasana. You open yourself. Inhale, you come up. Exhale, both the upper body and lower body is going down. Both upper body, lower body, down and up. At no point in time you are going to touch the floor. I am so sorry I can't take a poll. I don't know whether you can do this, but I need control. I don't want people moving. No momentum. If you can't do this without body control, come up to holding Navasana. You will learn body control. And if you can, even if you can give me 2 with your body control, that's fantastic for your core. Now what I want is that your legs will remain straight and active at all times, which means your toes are pointed. The minute you let go of your toes, very often you don't pay attention to your toes. Also because mostly you have shoes on. So if you don't pay attention to your toes, your calf is never engaged. So when you point your toes or when you flex your toes, hope you can see, when you point and when you flex, you will see how the calf responds. This is just like doing your calf raises. Yes? Yeah. So you can see what happens to the calf, but it's not only during calf raises you do it during your entire strength training. All right. So I am doing 10 Navasanas in and out. Others can hold 20 breaths Navasana, supported or non-supported, whatever feels okay. And if you can't do 10 with me, do 5 with me. Let's go. Starting from here, keeping your toes pointed, staying up. Let's go. Exhale, come up. Inhale, slowly. Extend yourself. Exhale, come up. Look forward. And 3. And 4. Use the strength of your core. And 5. Keep your hands engaged. 6. 7. 8. 9. Stay. And 10. Release. Let go. If you feel a lot of pain in your back, then you're not engaging the core. That's why it's coming on your back. So you have 2 choices. 1, engage your core. 2nd, if it's difficult to understand how to engage the core, let go. Come back to holding Navasana. All right, we're doing 1 more round of this. And let's go. Starting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back, hold your Navasana. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let go. Feel that quads. Perfect. All right. From here, let's do 1 or 2 for the glutes. Actually, there's so many more, but yeah, okay, all right. Let's do something for the glutes and hip mobility. So you can keep your hands facing backwards. We're going to come into a reverse plank. You can be on your heel, it's okay. Again, I'll give you two choices. You can be on your heel, so spread up and stay here. One, you can start working on the tricep. So drop the tricep down and you come up. Drop the tricep down and come up. Yeah. If you don't want to keep your hands behind, you can also keep your hands facing forward. It shouldn't be a problem. You can still do this, but not with the stomach. It's your hand going up and down. One, you can do this. And somebody else who feels this is too much to keep even into a reverse plank can bend your legs. Come up into a plank here and then down and up, right? So it's not the stomach going down, it's just the hands going down. So we are just working on the tricep, and this is just going to be one round. Or we'll make it 2 rounds of 5 counts each. Okay, just to feel the burn a little bit before we go into something else. All right, so you can choose to go into a reverse tabletop, which is your fours, or a reverse plank, which is just coming straight up and looking up towards the ceiling. Don't crane the neck. Let's go. 1, even if it's just a slight movement. 2, 3, 4, 5, and take a break. If this felt too much, if it felt it came on your back, come into a reverse tabletop. 1 more set. Let's go up. And 1, 2, keep that calf engaged. 3, 4, 5, and release. Beautiful. Sorry. From here, we're going to come down into our bridge pose to activate the glutes. And coming into your bridge pose. Okay. The simple bridge pose is to keep your legs outside of your hips. So you can either hold your ankle, you can hold your ankle, or you need not hold your ankle. That's up to you. You want to lift up, and you slowly just want to drop a little bit down. Inhale up, exhale just a little down. Inhale up, exhale down. This is not this movement. It is just dropping the hip down. At all times, the quad is engaged, the core is engaged. This is one option for anyone who wants to try this. Anyone who wants to go into a little more, I would say advanced, but if you want to burn a little more, come on your heel. Instead of being flat foot, take the feet a little away from you, come on your heel, stay on the heel and stay up and slowly move up and down. This is another choice. This is like a dynamic cooling down. And for those who really want to go all the way out, then come here. You can stay on your toes. One leg goes all the way up. Try to bring that leg down and go up. Try to bring that leg down, go up and down. So this way, you are actually engaging much more muscles, but your hands are really not taking any force. So your hands are like chilling out. And your core, your glutes, your back, your calf, your quads, your ham, everything is active. So I'm doing the last variation, and I'm going to do 10 on each side. You're more than welcome to do 10 on each side, but you are also allowed to do any of the other variation that feels okay. You can also start with this and then change into doing something that's simple. Yeah, let's get going. So left side, you're on your toes. On your toes and lift the hip up. Now don't do a lazy lift of your hip, like, okay, whatever, forget it. Like really lift your hip up. So the pelvic bones are facing up, the quad is engaged, hands by your side, lifting the right leg up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Up. Down. Up. Go with your breath. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Two more. Up. Down. One last. Up. And down without rest. Keep the right toe on the ground. Let's go left side. Inhale. Exhale. One. Inhale. Exhale. Two. Inhale. Exhale. Three. Inhale. Exhale. Four. Inhale. Exhale. Five. Up. Exhale. Six. Up. Seven. Come on, guys. Up. Eight. Up. Nine. Up. And 10. Release, relax, and hug on to your knees. Let go. Breathe easy. Deep breaths in and out. You can slightly rock and roll side to side. Or you can rock and roll forward and back again. Just slightly, not using too much of momentum. So you can rock and roll forward and back, or you can go side to side. Whatever feels okay. Or you can just stay hugging your knees. Keep your feet down. Both the feet are hip width apart. Interlock your hands behind. And take both your legs towards the left side. So you want to drop your knees towards the left side, but your right shoulder is on the ground. Don't lift the right shoulder. Look up to the ceiling. Work on that right hip flexor. If you can't, you can also keep your leg on top of the right knee so you can pull it down. Stay and breathe. Let that right hip flexor get the chance to breathe, to relax, to come back. And coming back up, we go on the left side and stay there. And breathe. Let the hip flexor of the left side settle in, left shoulder on the ground. And release. Okay, all right. So we did all of this for inversions, but I'm not going to do too many inversions. One, because I'm not there to guide you. Also, I don't want anyone to have injuries. You don't have too many doctors around right now, so we don't want injuries. So we're going to learn simple headstand walks. For those who know headstands, you are more than free to go into a headstand. Now, those who don't know headstand, I know a lot of people do it against the walls. And I have no problem, and I am very happy that they do it against the wall. I only want to give you some pieces of advice. One, when you do things against the wall, you let go of control, because know there is a wall. So you feel very safe. So your movements are not controlled. You just throw your leg up because you know the wall will catch you. It's a great way to learn, but it might take you years to get off the wall. One, because you spoiled your posture. Two, you already started developing a banana back, which means you started dumping a lot of weight in your lower back. When you do your inversions, you want to lift up and away from the ground. You want the spine to be tall and long, which means you want to pull your strength away and not dump your weight on your lower back. So if you practice this, try to be more controlled rather than just going up. Having said that, it's really perfectly fine for you to do it against the wall, and it's okay. And it's okay. I would personally not do that. I did not learn it that way, and I will not learn even a handstand. I will not learn it against the wall because you only throw your legs. That's why you will take much longer to get off the wall, and you will have less body control. For me, body control is everything. So I'm going to teach you how to go into a headstand with the help of a wall, but not dumping your weight on the wall. So before that, we're just going to do normal stuff. First, how do you get into the right posture of a headstand? Cross your elbows, right? So when you keep them down, you open your hands, interlock your fingers. Now you want the crown of your head to reach down. What is the crown? For everybody, everyone feels their crown is different parts of their head. Take your thumb, take your middle finger. Keep your thumb on the tip of your nose. Take your middle finger. Where your middle finger ends, that is crown of your head, not baju wale ka head. So you want that part of your head to be down. If anyone has put a high bun, you might want to move your bun a little bit. So you want that part of your head to come down. If anyone feels too much of pressure on their head, they can always keep like a cushion or a towel or a napkin, anything. So you have your hands intertwined and the crown of your head reaches down. So your hands are surrounding your head and you come up, right? You keep your legs up. All I want you to do is walk, 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 and walk. However close you can get to your head, and walk back. 5 rounds of this. Everyone get into posture. I just turned off the headset because it's coming all over my head. Yeah. All right. So back to posture. We are going to walk in and out. That's 5 counts of just walking in. Anyone who knows to get into your headstand and is using momentum, now learn control. Let's go. Let's walk in. Continue to walk in. Those who know to headstand, from your walking in, lift one leg into your chest. Stay here. Drop that leg down. Lift the other leg into your chest. Listen to what I'm saying. Leg into your chest. If you have the control, both the legs into your chest. And don't dump the weight on your lower back. Going up is just fancy. And going up is not as important as having control here. So leg into the chest. Toes pointed. Then you can drop your leg. Walk back. Balasana. You always come into Balasana when you finish an inversion. If you don't, it's only a problem to you and nobody else. So no matter how excited you are that you did your headstand, please remember to come down to Balasana. Okay? We're going to do one more round for those who can. Headstand, walk in, take one leg into the chest. If that's all your balance is, drop that leg down, another leg into your chest. If you feel you can take both the legs into your chest, go ahead, take your legs into your chest. And getting into posture, and I don't know why I'm getting messages. Okay, all right. We are doing one more round of this. Those who want, just walk in and out. No hurry. Don't hurt yourself. And one leg into your chest. If you can, other leg into your chest. If not, stay with one leg into the chest. Drop that leg down and take the other leg into the chest. Last 10 seconds to play. If you want to go up into a headstand, you're more than welcome to go into a headstand. Stay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and Revati, this is for you. You wanted to know how one can move sideways. This is how you can do that. That is because you have a lot of control. All right, guys, that was good, whoever did it. And now I'm going to teach you what are you going to do with the wall. All right, so all of you who have been practicing with the wall. So you can see the wall. And what are you going to do? So generally, I know people who headstand this way. So you have your head here, and what you want to do is kick up, and you want to go here, and then you want to take your legs out and stay here, which I won't say is not okay, which is fine, but learn more control. But what you want to do today is something else. First, you're going to sit against your wall, and you keep your legs out in L. Where your legs end, that's where you want your head to be. So I mark my point. Don't do, just listen to what I'm saying, then you can do. So I want my head to be here, which means I want my hands to be around. My head is here. I want to lift my leg and keep my leg on the wall. And my toes are only touching the wall. Do you know what and all I learned when I did this? I learned control. I learned how to hold my core. I learned how to keep my back straight. I learned how to shift my weight up. I learned how to make my spine tall. I learned how to make the weight less on my head and more on my arms. Don't you think just going against the wall and dumping the weight on the wall is far more easier? But doing this would be far more challenging for the core. Get into posture. And it's also very important to know where you're keeping your head, because if you keep your head far away, your leg won't reach the wall. If you keep your head very close, your legs will be bent, which I don't mind if your legs are bent, but you need a lot of back flexibility if you're doing that, which means to say, if I would come in closer, then I would want to push away, which means I will need to work on the back flexibility, which right now we are not working on. So you don't want to do that. Sit against the wall. Keep your legs forward. Come on, let's do this. One last try before we go into our meditation. And let's go. We keep your head down. I don't know, I'm just looking into the blank screen, sorry. And I'm hoping some people are trying this. Lift your legs up. If you have someone else in the house, please ask them to see, are you at an L shape or Ulta 7 or, whatever that shape is. You need the legs to be parallel to the ground and you need your head to be on the ground. So if someone is helping you out, I'm quickly just doing the posture so you know what it is. Yes, this is where I should be. So you want the legs to remain parallel to the ground. Keep the core engaged. Keep the core engaged. If you want, take one leg off the ground, wall. Flex those toes. Put it back. Other leg off. Put it back. Other leg off. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Everyone coming. Balasana. And from your Balasana, you can continue to lie down in your Shavasana as I take you into loving kindness meditation, or it's okay, you can sit up into any posture that you're comfortable. Sukhasana, Padmasana, Ardha Padmasana, Vajrasana, whatever feels okay. If anyone is still trying the postures, please settle down. Let's just silence the mind a little bit and then we'll get back. Don't worry, you have the whole day. Keep your eyes closed, and I believe everyone is keeping their eyes closed. Let's go into a few rounds of resonance breathing, which means your breath in is equal to your breath out. Trying to bring your mind, your thoughts into one stream. It's okay if thoughts are all over the place. Meditation is of different kinds. It could be spiritual, it could be mindfulness, it could be movement meditation, it could be focused meditation, visualization, and chanting. So today we are going to be mindful, we're going to visualize, and for some it might be spiritual. Loving kindness meditation is all about loving yourself and people around you. It is not an easy meditation because the final step of this very advanced meditation is to forget and forgive people who hurt you. There will not be one person in this world who is not angry or who does not harbor ill feelings about someone. At some point in time, may not be now, maybe now you're a liberated soul, God bless you, but maybe when you were younger. As kids, we've never gone through our life without being jealous of someone. Maybe because she had a better stationery box than me, or maybe she could afford better food than me, or go to malls and watch movies, or go to an international destination for a vacation. Many thoughts, many feelings have harbored in our hearts. If you feel your breath is in sync, you can come up to a sitting posture. But keep your eyes closed, don't open them. It's okay, you don't have to face the camera. slowly we are going to learn to release these feelings. You don't know which, you don't know when you have harbored them. And unfortunately, some of the feelings can go back to when you were in your mother's womb. If your mom felt hurt, you will have them stored in you. If your mom felt pain, and everyone's mom did feel pain. If your mom was angry because someone shouted at her, then all these feelings have transformed into something or some energy blockers in your body. Sitting up tall and straight. In loving kindness meditation, we learn to love ourselves first. So let's bring ourselves in front of our eyes. All the parts that we hate in our body. I wish I had a flatter tummy. I wish I had better toned legs. I wish I had longer hair. I wish I had thicker hair. I wish I had hair. I wish I had chiseled cheekbones, jawline. I wish I had 18 inches of bicep. I don't know. Anything, everything that you don't like about yourself, that you don't like about yourself. And I know all of us tell that we love ourselves and we love the way we are and we are ready to accept ourselves the way we are. But in our hearts, you and me both know there are things we don't like. So let's bring that to mind. And listen, again, your thoughts might waver around. Try to bring your thoughts to only your body. Maybe something that someone told you has hurt you. Many people get this. Oh, you exercise? You still haven't lost weight. Maybe that hurt you. And maybe that's why you don't like yourself. It's okay. Bringing your body to your mind, please repeat these statements after me. May I dwell in safety. May I dwell in safety. May I be happy and healthy. May I be happy and healthy. May I be free from suffering. May I be free from suffering. May I be at peace. May I truly be at peace. Now slowly from yourself, drift your attention to one person you love the most. One person. Whoever comes at the top of your head. I know it might be difficult, mom or dad, husband or wife or kids or best friend. It's okay. One person. And the beauty is you can do this meditation for as long as you want and you can bring to mind as many people as you want. But for now, we're bringing one person. Open your heart to this person. Let your face soften. Let there be love and energy reaching out to this person. Let there be a smile on your face. It's your favorite person in the world. Repeat these sentences after me for him or her. For all purposes, I will say he. May he dwell in safety. May he dwell in safety. May he be healthy and happy. May he be healthy and happy. May he be free from all suffering. May he be free from all suffering. May he be at peace. May he truly be at peace. Keep this person in your mind for 1 more minute. If your thoughts are wandering, try to bring back to this person. And if you still can't and your thoughts are wandering, it's okay, let go. If it's difficult, try to concentrate on your breath. To all the people who I have hurt, knowingly or unknowingly, I ask for forgiveness. To all people who have hurt me, knowingly or unknowingly, I extend forgiveness. To myself, if I have hurt myself knowingly or unknowingly, I promise to love and forgive myself. Let's go back into resonance breathing, breathing in and out. Hands in front of your heart chakra. Inhale. Trayambakam yajamahe sugandhim pushtivardhanam urvarukam iva bandhana mrityormokshiyamamritat. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May the peace of the practice be with you at home, wherever you go today. May you radiate that peace and happiness, and may you fulfill your life with all the goals that you have. Gently opening your eyes. Namaste, everyone. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me in, and I hope you had a good session, and I hope you feel happy, you feel at peace. Thank you so much, guys. I am just waiting if you have any questions, and if not, I am going to sign off from here. And if you feel like staying back in your meditation, you're more than welcome to do that. So you can continue to stay there. And if not, okay. All right. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, guys. You're very welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Loads of love. Please stay with your practice, whatever you do. And also remember that it's not just your body. Please take care of your mental and emotional well-being, and be of help to anyone and everyone around you in whatever capability you can. Thank you so much. Thank you. I am very, very humbled. Have some Easter eggs. I wish, Roddy. I wish, and wishing everyone who is celebrating a very blessed and happy Easter. Have to practice getting off the wall. Yes, Anamika, you do have to practice getting off the wall, and the best way is to engage your core. And that's also for a lot of handstand drills. You don't dump your weight. You're welcome, Divya. Thanks, Falguni. To a lot of people, I just want to say, oh, you're welcome. I'm signing off from this session, and thank you. This will still have, keep coming online often. Okay, all right. Thank you, Cheryl. Sorry, good night. I was on and off watching you guys. Thank you, Satish. Thank you, Deepak. You're always there. More sessions with me. Yes, definitely. Sab Ram Bharose. Ram, are you there or are you signed off? Thank you so much. My first session. Thank you. Thank you. Happy Easter. Thank you so much. I'm going to keep the session. So it's going to be a recorded version. If anyone feels like practicing any other time, you can get back to the practice. Also, if you feel you did not figure out something and you want to get back to it, you can. You can write to me if you have any questions. You can DM me, or else you can, if I don't get back to you or you can't find me or you're blocked for any reason, you can always get back to Ram and Ram will help me out. Thank you so much for being a part of this wonderful session on a Saturday morning, and have a safe lockdown, which I think is going to be extended. So take care of yourself. Do online sessions frequently. Yes, I do have a lot of online sessions and they go on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So you can attend. No, this is not daily. This is not daily. Session will be available on MRR YouTube channel. That's what Yogesh says. It's going to be available on the YouTube channel. It's also going to be available on the MRR wall, because once I finish the session, it's going to be saved. So you can see it maybe today, tomorrow. Obviously, after that, there are multiple posts. You can't see them and you can always go back to the YouTube channel. Thank you so much, admins of MRR, for helping me out and for being the biggest support. Love you guys. Have a blessed day.